Hello, everybody. If anybody is even here, I don't know what happened. I scheduled this for 8 p.m. And I come in to turn it on and it says 11:10 p.m. and it wouldn't let me change. So I see there's 4 people. I just got done hurrying up and posting across our social media that the time on the live stream was wrong and that it is 8 and not 11:10 p.m. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know why that happened because I know I set it for 8. So
yeah.
But anyway, you can ask us questions if you want or whatever. At least now we're having the beginning of the live stream during daylight and not in the dark like before, thanks to the time change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you doing? Are you sore from building the deck?
I have been bothering me the last couple of days.
Yeah. Well, you have it almost done, though. You just need to do the steps.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty nice.
Yep.
You guys will see it in tomorrow's normal video.
I was up for a while last night working on it.
Yeah, he worked on it until 1 o'clock in the morning last night. So I guess he wanted to make sure it was done. Joey Main, how much did it cost to do the whole deck?
By the time I go and get the rest of the supplies, it's going to be roughly around $750 to $775.
Yeah. Jody Jarvis, hey, hi.
Hi. But yeah, somewhere between $750 $775, which ain't too bad.
No, that's because you did it yourself and you didn't hire somebody else.
Yeah, but of course the cost of materials are really up high right now too, and that didn't help any either.
Yeah. Because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So he got all the supplies from Ellenberger's and Onaway. But at least now we have a good deck to sit on, and it's way bigger than what was out there. And it's not going to rot away because the old one it had soft spots in it where we could have gone through. So that had to go.
Had to go.
Yeah. That porch you had on there before we tried to put a deck on was not good either.
Well, that deck was originally just floor I made for when I had the hot tub. And that was actually what the hot tub used to sit on.
Yeah. Charlotte Nicholas says hi. Hi.
Hi.
I was just watching a car out the window. They were driving pretty slow, but they weren't coming here.
Never seen the vehicle before.
No, usually the ones who come through here slow are lost and don't know where they're going. They don't live here.
Or they're just out for a joyride.
Yeah.
I don't know why people be going for a joyride down in here. You got to turn right back around and go right back out the same way you come in.
Yeah, because it's not a, what do they call that? A through road or whatever?
It's a no outlet.
Yeah. It's like a loop. It doesn't come out anywhere. You have to follow the loop and then it takes you right back out where you came from.
Yeah, it's a no outlet road.
Yep.
So once you start coming in, you don't want to follow all the way down through the end, but turn around before you get too far.
Yeah. It's not actually a dead end because it loops around, but it's not going to take you anywhere either.
Yeah. That's why it's called a no outlet.
Yep.
You want out, you better have a vehicle that might have a little bit of clearance under it and start doing some two-tracking.
Yeah. So the day after tomorrow, we try again to get Spotted Leaf to the vet. Hopefully it's not canceled again. Hopefully the vet's not still sick.
Yeah.
And if he is, it'd be nice if they call us tomorrow instead of waiting until we get there at the crack of dawn on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm figuring that he probably called in not feeling good the same morning that we had to be there.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. If we wasn't going to be there, kind of hard to, if they would have known a day ahead of time, then they may have called us. But
Yeah.
who knows?
I would hope so. Because after we drop her off, we have to go to Gaylord. Have to do what we're doing there, and then we have to turn around and go back to Sheboygan and pick her up. So it'll be a busy day.
At least the morning hours will be.
Yeah. At least we won't just be sitting in Sheboygan wondering what to do while we wait. Because there's nothing fun to do in Sheboygan. Unless you want to walk around in Walmart over and over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we need to get our fishing license.
Yeah. We can do that on Tuesday if you want. Or we could do it tomorrow even. Because Black River Party Store sells those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I got to go to town tomorrow and get more decking screws and cement.
Yeah. So it's just been a busy weekend with Don building the deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I was just sitting here thinking in my mind, I'll probably do for the cement, probably a 2 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, he wants to put a cement slab at the foot of the stairs, the new stairs, which the stairs are not going to be in the same place they were before.
And if that's the case, if I do a 4 foot by 2 foot, that'll take, at 4 inches thick, that'll take like 12 bags of cement.
Yeah. Huh. Well, you said they're only like $5 a piece, right? The bags?
$5.50 a bag for
Okay.
80-pound bags.
So, how many did you say?
12.
$66 before tax.
Then plus 6%.
It's $69.96. Yep.
Yep. Then I don't recall how much the screws cost, but then we're gonna need some of those.
Yeah, because he was a few screws short.
More than a few screws.
Well, yeah, you don't have any screws left for the stairs.
Yeah. We don't even got enough to. I'm probably figuring like another 2.5 pounds to probably finish it up.
Yeah, because the deck is done enough to be functional.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't have stairs yet. We just have to keep walking on those cement blocks.
For now. That's gonna be a pretty good sized bag slab, and it's gonna be thick. And I'll probably just give it a whole day just to let it set and put it up the steps the next day.
Yeah.
After I pour the cement. But of course I gotta build the box for the cement to sit in, to where it holds its form and stuff.
Yeah. Of course you do. You don't want just a blob of cement at the bottom of the stairs.
You would.
like a big cement puddle of puke.
You would.
No, I know how to do it right.
All right, well, then if you know how to do it right, I want to see.
No, I don't know how to do it, but I know that you put a wood frame around it. You pour the cement in there. I've seen it done enough times by other people.
Well, you said you knew how to do it. Well, show me.
Oh, whatever. At least the weather is not winter anymore so far.
A little bit of a chilly day today, though.
Yay. Yeah, because it rained overnight. It rained half the day, and then it was only 57. But pretty soon we'll get it to where the weather stays warm all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when I got up and looked at the temperature in the house, it was only, I think, like 60 or 62 here in the house.
Yeah. He started a fire in the wood stove a little while ago because it was cold in here, but then it got too hot. Luckily, it didn't burn for long.
No, I just threw in a couple small little block pieces in with the papers and stuff that was in there.
Yeah.
A couple of scrap pieces from the deck. But,
Yep. And the old deck is out by the burn pit, and we'll use it for bonfires in the summer.
yeah, stacked it all up in a neat pile. The neat I could make it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because he cut it all up with a chainsaw first. So it won't be long before that's gone.
Well, there's already some in the fire pit, and the rest got all stacked up as neat as possible.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't an eyesore. And that'll give us some burning material for over the summer for the fire pit.
Yep. Bonfires are always fun in the summer.
Yeah. And then after that, then we can take the fishing magnet and pick up all the nails and screws and stuff out of the fire pit after the fact.
Yeah. Yep. No big deal. You've had to burn things up before that had nails and screws in them, and then you cleaned up the screws and the nails.
Yeah, just drag a magnet through it, and it picks all that up.
Yeah. You could use your fishing magnet.
That's what I said.
Magnet fishing magnet.
Yeah, that's what I said. Use the fishing magnet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
all you said was magnet. But so they had Planes, Trains, and Automobiles on regular TV, and it just ended. Of course, that was censored up like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies, but we have it on Blu-ray, so I don't care if they censored it or not. We can just stick our own in and watch it.
I'll censor you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Or your delete button.
I don't have one. You're stuck with me.
Oh, the hell is that? I'm gonna be stuck with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'll nail your foot to the floor and I'll run.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That'll be my censor button.
Yeah.
Because then you won't be able to follow me because you'll be nailed to the floor.
Yeah, you're goofy like that. You always say goofy things.
Well, I know a good way to keep you from putting your taking your shoes.
What, nail them to the floor?
Yeah.
That's dumb. I just bought new shoes. Don't put nails through them.
Why not?
Because then they'll leak. You bought new shoes too. Should I nail yours to the floor?
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Mine usually don't last me long anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll burn them up.
What? At work? With
I'll
all your
burn 'em up.
sparks?
I'll burn them up.
Yeah, you'll burn them up with sparks. Maybe you should work barefoot and
Yeah.
let those sparks hit your feet.
Well, I guess it's better than having little balls of melted steel falling down inside your boot and then you're dancing around like a freak show
Yeah.
trying to get your shoe off.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
I've already had that happen a few times. You'd be surprised how fast the shoes come flying off.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
That's what you call a welder's dream.
Sure.
Every welder dreams of getting burnt every day, all day.
Well, they don't dream about it. They don't dream of it. They might dream about it, but they don't dream of it.
Yeah.
Dreaming of it means you want it to happen.
Yeah, you might as well want it to happen because you know it's gonna. You're gonna get burned eventually. Just stick the head of your pecker onto the glowing steel, and then you'll be good to go.
So is that wood from the old deck treated?
Most of it is.
All right. Well,
Not all of it.
He says don't throw it in the fire because of chemicals.
Well, most of it is.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Don't throw it in the fire then. We have plenty enough brush from built up on the side of the yard for bonfires anyway.
Yeah.
Branches, not treated wood.
Right. I'll just take what ain't treated and burn that, and then the rest we can just take down to a dump. No biggie. No biggie. We can take it down to a dump, throw it in the dumpster.
Yep.
And that's why we pay for our dump.
Yeah. But then the next project is the new closet in the other room. Because he has most of what he needs for that already, like drywall and all that. He just needs, 2x4s?
Yeah, just for that.
And drywall screws?
Yep. Just 2x4s, drywall screws, and
the mudding stuff?
Yeah, tape and drywall mud.
Yeah, because I said do it the right way.
And then I need tools. I can't do the mud stuff without the proper tools. So.
Well, get what you need. How come you're kicking your feet?
Because I'm bored and trying to think of something to talk about.
Oh.
Nothing really interesting happened.
Well, building the deck was, but we've been showing that in the videos anyway.
To me, that's not interesting.
Well, I think it is. I think it's cool that we're putting something new on the house. And then we got the new refrigerator, and that stove behind us is new. And just over the years, we're going to completely remodel this house and add additions. But it cannot all be done in 5 minutes. So just gradually, little by little. So
No, you take the picture, it'll last longer.
Uh-huh. Not a whole lot going on otherwise, but hopefully we can do more things soon. I mean, I know we can, like Dinosaur Gardens in Ossining. I've never been there, even though I used to live around the corner from it, so that was kind of dumb that I never went. But we'll go do a video there. And we already have our ferry tickets to Mackinac Island, so we're going to do a video there. And then a separate one Don wants to do for Fort Mackinac. And we'll probably do a separate one for the Haunted Theater up there. And we want to do the Call of the Wild in Gaylord. Maybe Frankenmuth, the stuff in Frankenmuth, like Bronner's and all that. But that's a really long drive. So we'll have to see. And then some more things in the UP. So we'll make sure we get out more this summer and do more travel vlog type things, because people really seem to like those. Just something besides sitting in the house now that the snow is gone.
Yeah, but now we're into the what's supposed to be the rainy season, so
Well, yeah, we're not going to Mackinac Island until it all opens up anyway. Mackinac City, too. Everything is still closed there for the winter. But they're working on stocking everything to get ready to open it, which usually by the end of April, beginning of May, everything is pretty much open.
yeah.
Yeah. But they're working on bringing the horses back to Mackinac Island right now. I mean, some of the horses stay there all year, but not a lot. They're bringing back all the other ones that they sent downstate to live in a field all winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you see that start happening, you know that they're getting ready to open back up. And some of the shops have been posting pictures of boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff that they have to stock on the shelves. So they're definitely waking the island up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I sure.
Yeah.
Saying it's been sleeping all winter.
Yeah, except for the 500 or so people who actually live there year round. But the tourist stuff was sleeping. We don't live very far from there. So going there is no big deal. It's not like there's a humongous hours, days road trip involved. It takes about, 45 minutes to get there?
From here to Mackinac, yeah. If traffic flowing good, you're probably talking about 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending on traffic, too.
Yeah, there's people who live right here in this area who work there, and they make that drive every day like it's nothing. So,
Yeah, 45, 50 minutes.
yeah.
I worked up there for a while.
Well, I used to work on the island 3 different seasons, but I didn't work in Mackinac City.
Yeah, I worked in Mackinac City.
Yeah, when you work on Mackinac Island, they put you in employee housing, and you actually live on the island for the whole summer season. So it's pretty cool because you meet a lot of new people from all over the place. People come from other countries to work there even, and other states. And the first time I went to work there, I was 19, and I was surprised because there were people coming from all over the world to work, and I kept thinking, well, what do they want here in Michigan? Michigan's boring.
They want our money.
No, they came to make money. They were working.
That's why I said they want our money.
Yeah. And no, I'm not talking about illegal immigrants either. There were none of those.
There were no, but they're usually here legally. So
yeah, people from England, Ireland, France, Jamaica. There wasn't anybody from Mexico, so no illegals were there. And then all the different states in the U.S. I remember there was a guy from Colorado, and then another guy from Florida. A bunch of people from different places.
People from all walks of life.
Yep. All kinds of different jobs up there too, from working in a restaurant to working in gift shops to driving horses around. Is that what you call it? Driving horses around? The horse-drawn carriages and taxis and drays and
the poopers scoopers.
Yeah, there's people who it's just their job to go around shoveling up poop, putting it in their wheelbarrow thing and going away with it.
Yeah, pooper scooper. That could have been your job.
No, that would be really boring.
Nah.
I'm used to having more to do at work than one thing.
Not boring, stinky.
Actually, when you live on the island, you can't smell that anymore. Every time I would go back up there after not being there for the winter, it only took me about an hour before I couldn't smell that anymore.
It'd take me longer than that.
You get used to it.
Only when you put your nose plugs on.
Yeah, and you can't smell the fudge that much either.
No, you should be smelling horse shit
Ugh.
and horse piss.
Yeah, the only time I would smell it is if it had just happened and I happened to be walking by. But they do a good job keeping it cleaned up. It's not just laying all over the place.
Yeah, and every now and then, don't they go around at nighttime and have people rinse the roads off?
Yeah, every night.
Too, every night.
Yep. Every night, they go around with hoses and spray off all the roads. Because you get up in the morning, and the roads are all wet, but it didn't rain. And that's why, because that's what they did.
Went along, rinsing away all the horse piss and whatever couldn't get picked up by the shovels for the horse shit.
Yeah. But it's one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quit making that face. Don't. You look like you're 90 when you do that.
Want some cheese with your wine?
Because you didn't put your teeth in.
Want some cheese with your wine?
Ugh. Jody Jarvis, horse poo is nothing compared to pig poo. We have a 1,600 gallon pig barn. No, a 1,600 pig barn half a mile from us. Sometimes it's unbearable. Yeah. When we used to travel, we'd go past these pig farms, and when it's 90 degrees out, that's horrible.
Yeah, I've raised my own pigs before, so I know what it smells like.
Yeah.
It helps if you raise your own pigs. It helps to have a couple different pens set up where you can move them around.
And Katie Wood says hi. So hi.
Hi.
There's somebody out there on a side-by-side thing running back and forth. That's one of the things about living back here on this road. In the winter, it's snowmobiles all the time, and in the summer, it's four-wheelers, dirt bikes, and those side-by-side gator things all the time. Wicked Glow, hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, hello. But, so it's not that quiet back here most of the time.
No, if it ain't four-wheelers and other stuff, then it's dirt bikes. If it ain't that, snowmobiles.
Oh, and people like to come back here with their drinking beer in their trucks and go around and around and around and make big trenches and then speed away. So we have that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we get up the next day and there's beer cans and beer bottles everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that somebody down here on the corner picked up all the damn beer cans and shit off the side of the road.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Down at the stop sign.
Here in Michigan, you can take them back and get a dime for each one. Even if you're not the one who bought them, you can still return them. And I know most states don't have bottle returns.
No, most states don't. But
there's a couple more, but Michigan has the highest at 10 cents.
Yeah, well, I know there was better than 5 of them between here and down to just around the corner, and now they're all gone.
Yeah, that means
somebody picked them up.
Somebody took a walk and picked them up.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because now we don't have to look at them. But we haven't been returning bottles and cans because of the pandemic. For a while, it was all closed down and you weren't allowed to. And then for the longest time, the lines were like a half a mile out of the store. So.
And then when we did turn some in, it took a while.
Yeah.
Because there was a limit on it.
There's still a limit.
But we still got quite a few bottles and stuff laying around. But we did get rid of most of them last summer, though. I think it took about a week to get rid of most of them last summer.
Yeah. We only have a few left now. Right?
Yeah, a few left now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we probably got close to $10 worth of bottles right now.
Yeah. But we don't desperately need it, so they're still put away.
Save them for a rainy day.
Yep.
That's what our change jars are for too. Rainy day.
Yeah. But
Well, last time I got into the change jars was because he lost his phone in the river.
oh yeah, that was what 2017, maybe 2016. We were fishing and my chair tipped over and threw my phone in the river, and it sunk all the way to the bottom. And that was the end of that. So I had to get a hold of Apple and use the insurance thing, but I had to pay $150 in order to use the insurance thing to get another phone.
Yeah, well, got figure the change. You almost covered it.
Yeah.
Covered it all, but what, like about $30?
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And now that bank is almost just as full again as it was before, so who knows what's in there now.
Right. Well, it's going to sit there.
Yeah. The only time I get into it now is when I need a few quarters and a few pennies for press penny machines.
Well, I'm going to start super gluing that whole shit. Keep you out of it.
Well, how else am I going to get quarters? You throw all the change in that bank.
Yeah, my change. Want to know how you get into it? It's called take your own paper money, go and get your change, and there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Boogie.
I'll be able to get a lot more pennies this summer too, because we're going to a lot of places that have them.
Sure?
Press penny machines.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And I'll go around, like on Mackinac Island, I'll take a big bag of quarters and pennies, and I'll go around and find all the machines and get them all.
Where are you going to get your quarters?
You know.
No, I don't know. Where are you going to get your quarters?
Out of Pikachu, the bank.
Oh, you mean my quarters?
Oh, whatever.
Like, yeah, I'm going to steal your quarters. I'm going to steal them all.
Yeah. I wish the Call of the Wild had a machine, and I wish Dinosaur Gardens had a machine, but they don't. I'm not sure why. I think they would do good. Everybody would want pennies with dinosaurs on them, and then pennies with animals on them.
No.
Why not?
Well, you said you think everybody would want them. Well,
everybody who collects smash pennies. There. Are you happy now?
Because you said everybody. Well, I'm not.
No, all the smash penny collectors.
Yeah, well, I'm not a smash penny collector.
No, I am. So
I'm a money collector and a money spender.
Yeah, well.
So I'm going to collect all your money, and I'm going to go and spend it.
Yeah, but there is a website, presspennies.com, that lets you know where all the smash penny machines are, press penny machines, on the whole planet, actually. So
yeah.
I won't miss any machines.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the same thing in Mackinac City, too.
Yeah, you'll miss machines. There's been lots of them out there you'll miss because you can't make it to them to get them.
Well, yeah, but I mean the machines that I can get to. You're just being a pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you was being a pain in my ass earlier, so it's payback time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I took the honeydew list and burned it.
I didn't make a honeydew list.
Yeah, you did, and I burned it.
Whatever. Smokey's on the chair. Smokey. Nope, he won't let me get him.
He said you can touch me and that's all you get.
Yeah, he's never been a very cuddly cat. He's not mean, but he'd rather run away laughing than let you catch him. Which I say laughing because he makes that chirrupy noise that cats like to make when he's running away. Because he's silly. He wants to be chased. He thinks that's fun. Isn't he cute? He's a good boy. Okay, you can go.
I figured it out. You can finish up the deck.
No, I can't because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, then,
If you want it messed up, then make me do it.
then I guess you better watch some videos.
No, that's
Yeah.
okay.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's your job.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
If I start playing like I don't know what I'm doing, then nobody can ask me to do anything because they think I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, we should be able to go fishing soon, too, and magnet fishing. There's no more ice on the water.
Oh, that's been out the water for a while now.
Yeah. Lake Huron took the longest for it to go away, though. Because up until just a few days ago, people were still posting photos from Mackinac Island of ice all along the shore.
Yeah, but you gotta figure you got all that coolness coming off in that water, so it takes a little longer for it to warm up around there.
Yeah.
You got all that cold water that just radiates all that coldness.
Yeah. Not as cold as Lake Superior, but still cold enough.
Yeah. Oh.
So.
Button on a pair of pantyhose.
Yeah. So I haven't galaxied up the bird yet. You want to grab that?
No.
Please?
No.
It's over on your side.
Your point is?
Can you please give it to me?
Your point is?
Yeah, this one is Galaxy, but we've been busy, so I haven't gotten back to it. But I put the black coat on it, and then it will get purple and blue, like navy blue, and all the Galaxy colors. Like I'm sure you guys probably know what I mean. Like this. And then I have glow in the dark paint for the stars. And then I'll put that in the Etsy shop and see if anybody cares about it. If I can get it pretty enough. So, but I have 3 more birds like this. And I don't know if I'm going to do them as real birds or more Galaxy birds. I don't know. We'll see. If people really, really want this Galaxy bird when it's done, maybe I'll just make more Galaxy birds. Because I know I like Galaxy stuff. So. But yeah, we haven't gone live in 2 weeks because we skipped last week because of Easter. But we still don't really have anything to talk about.
No.
Nothing happens around here.
Well, that's what happens when you live out in the middle of BFE.
Yeah. We've just been building the deck, and we're going to buy a Trailblazer, and that's about it.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we'll park the Impala and turn that into a project car and fix it up and get it where it's in good functional condition 100%, and then let it sit there and rot.
What? That's stupid. Let it sit there and rot. You could just have it be a spare in case something goes wrong with the other one.
Well, that's what the intention was. That's why I said let it sit there and rot.
We don't really need 2 cars on the road.
No, that's just foolish. Why pay insurance on 2 vehicles when one of us goes somewhere, the other one goes right along with? Makes no sense to pay insurance for 2 vehicles.
This Trailblazer we're going to buy has nothing wrong with it, so. And it's already here. You'll see it in tomorrow's video.
Yeah, it just needs to get vacuumed out and stuff. But
yeah, I have to go out there with a bucket of soapy water.
Yeah, I was out there and pulled the cardboard that Dave had in the back of it out of there and some paper garbage.
Yeah, and we need to put the floor mats through the washing machine because they're full of salt.
Take them right to the car wash. Hang them on the mat, hang around the wall. Power wash them.
Will that work? Because these are carpet mats, not rubber mats.
Yeah, that'll work. Power wash the shit right out of them. It'll do a better job than the washing machine will. Well,
how come you're talking like that?
Because I'm getting ready to yawn. Why do you gotta be so judging? Oh, because that's where you are? Okay.
I don't know.
Let me scratch my butt. Oh, yeah.
Quit.
It felt good. Scratch my butt.
Quit that.
Quit what? Scratch my butt?
I'm trying to mess my hair up. I mean, it's not the best
your hair
thing
up.
Yeah, on the planet anyway, but it didn't look as that bad until you did that.
You'll live. Don't look like you're going ass up yet.
No.
Want some cheese? Need some cheese?
No, I don't need any cheese. Or wine.
Well, you already got plenty of wine going on. Sounds like you need some cheese to go along with it.
No.
No?
Do you want the world's smallest violin?
Sure. Sure, I just played it for you.
Yeah. But
yeah. Not much going on besides Tino's building the deck.
I am not. I don't know how.
Because I went on strike.
Right. And you have it built most of the way anyway. You just have to put a few more screws in and put the steps on.
No,
and the cement slab you wanted under the stairs, or not under the stairs, but at the foot of the stairs.
At the foot of the stairs, where the edge of the bottom of the stairs of the frame will be sitting on partly onto the cement to help give it that support to where it won't want to sink into the dirt.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Hi, butthead.
Spotted leaf.
Butthead. Where's Beavis? Hey, butthead, where's Beavis?
There we go. Hopefully, day after tomorrow, you actually get your spaying done. Because we took her last week and got there, and then they said it was canceled after we got there.
Yeah, because the doctor wasn't feeling good.
Yep. But she's a good kitty. Good girl. Oh, yeah? Here you go.
Who said I wanted her?
She finally figured out that the bed is the place to sleep with the rest of the cats. I used to have to take her in there, and now last night she came in on her own. So she finally figured out where the bed is.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Okay, that's enough attention for you. You can go now.
Yeah, but now she's going to jump on the table. She's so little, she makes the rest of her cats look big.
Yeah. She's not a very big cat.
No. And before Gray Stripe went to live with my mom, he made her look like a teeny kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's twice as big as the rest of the cats, the male cats here. So what are your plans now that it's not freezing outside and snow everywhere?
Well, one plan is to pick my nose in the house. I'll start picking it outside for everybody to see.
Well, that's good for you.
And then I'll flick my boogers at them if they got a staring problem.
You're weird.
Well, just more along the line, get out and do more things.
Yeah. And we'll be able to camp this year. We couldn't do it last year.
Well, once that troublemaker makes it on the road, get a hitch for it and get that trailer of ours wired in for taillights, then we can start trying to get our boat down to the water. Get the trailer legal.
Oh, you mean the boat trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be like $75 to get the trailer legal.
That boat's been sitting out there for so many years. Are you sure it doesn't have holes in it now?
I'll have to give it an inspection, but it shouldn't.
Yeah. We do have a boat.
I know it holds water and it don't leak it.
Well, that's a good sign, I guess.
Because sometimes I gotta go out and clean out the drain plug sometimes.
Yeah, just a small boat, not a...
Yeah.
I mean, bigger than a rowboat, but not a big yacht either.
It's still considered as a rowboat. But
yeah, but it's bigger, though.
Yeah. It's like
a fishing boat type thing.
It's like either a 14 or a 16 foot. Not very big.
No.
I consider it as a rowboat. That's like the size of a rowboat. So.
Yeah, and soon we can start putting food on the grill too.
Yeah, it does have a gas motor on it, but the gas motor's got to come off and got to get a carburetor seal kit for it.
Yeah.
Because the carburetor's leaking, but the motor runs good though. But just needs new seals in the carb.
Huh.
Last time I tried starting it started spewing gas out of one of the seals.
That's not good.
No. So that means that the seals went bad in it. But they will use the motor on it anyways. You got to have watercraft tag.
Yeah.
So, which we'll end up redoing the carburetor anyways and end up putting it on there and just going and getting the watercraft tag.
Yeah. How much are those? Because I want to get it. I still want to get a kayak.
Last I heard they were like $60.
Yeah, because I think it was 2019, Michigan passed a new law that everything you put in the water has to have a watercraft tag. canoes and kayaks and water boards, those things you stand on, and anything you put in the water.
Well, what it is, they're trying to make more money to put more in, just to have more money to spend on whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if the money went to the DNR for our natural resources, but
Well, it's supposed to. That's where that stuff's supposed to go. So if that's not where it's going, it's not going to the right place.
who knows if it's going to the right place or not? You never know. You could be having somebody doing fraud crap. You don't know that.
Well, hopefully
Come on,
not.
get out.
Spider Leaf wants to knock everything on the floor. And now she's picking on Smokey. We have had a couple thunderstorms so far. Not today, but so far this spring, which is nice. I mean, we don't like severe ones that cause damage, but when they don't cause any damage, I think they're fun to listen to and watch the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here comes Spotted Leaf again. Back up on the table.
I guess it's time to start using the water bottle again, huh?
No.
Haven't used that thing in years.
Yeah, we've never used a water. We had to use a water bottle when White Storm was a teeny kitten because he used to do some pretty bad things. But now he's almost 2, so it's been a long time since we've used a water bottle.
Get out the super soaker.
No.
Yeah, I'll super soak you.
Oh, yeah?
And then I'll run away laughing about it. As you're throwing a fit and screaming.
Well, then I'd just get you back.
Crying like a little schoolroom brother.
I just turn on the garden hose and get you.
Good luck. You can't get into where the spout is. So that ain't gonna do you no good.
Yeah, well.
Because I sure in the hell ain't gonna turn it on for you to turn around and spray me.
No, I would just wait until sometime when you have it on for some other reason.
Good luck. I'll take all that brand new garden hose I bought last summer, and I'll run it through the mulcher. Mulch that shit up.
We don't have a mulcher.
Lawnmower.
Oh. That's a dumb thing to do.
Well, it's a dumb thing to say we don't got a mulcher. Lawnmower. It mulches.
Well, okay then.
It's okay, Tennille. You'll manage.
Yeah.
You'll manage.
Katie Wood, what is your favorite fish to catch and cook? And Shane Walgas says hi. Hi. What is your favorite to catch and cook?
Salmon.
Well, we can't catch. It's pretty good.
You're funny.
Well, hey, I caught trout once.
You know what salmon are, don't you? Trout. They're just really big trout.
Yeah, well, no, not according to the fishing book. That they have trout here and they have salmon over here. How come? If they're the same fish.
It's just that they're called salmon once they get up over a certain size.
Okay, so if you cut open a trout, is it going to be all pink inside like a salmon?
It depends on what kind of trout it is.
Well, okay then.
Rainbow trout's all nice and pink. Some ain't.
Yeah, well, the last time I caught a trout was 2015. I don't remember what it looked like when we ate it.
And that was the rainbow?
Yeah.
The meat was pink.
Well, I don't remember that now. That was a long time ago.
Just like rainbow trout and steelhead. Exact same fish. They just call them steelhead once they get over a certain size.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just like your brown trouts. You got brown. You got all different types of species of trout. So.
Yeah.
Just that trout are small. And once they get over a certain size, then they got different names for it.
Huh. Oh, and I got Don, speaking of fishing, I got Don 1 month of, it's like Loot Crate, but it's fishing stuff. And now I forgot the name of it. But it should be here anytime because they already shipped it. Mystery Tackle Box. If he likes it, we'll keep getting it. If he doesn't, we won't. So it's basically a trial, a test. See if it has good stuff in it or not.
Yeah. Got a pretty big tackle box.
Yeah.
Starting to get a nice collection of stuff in it, but it's still not full.
No. And I have to try those lures that I bought. I bought 2 lures last summer, and I haven't tried them yet.
Oh, there's one lure you bought more and longer ago than that, and you still haven't tried it yet.
Are you
Still brand new.
No, are you sure? I think I did try that, didn't I? Didn't I put that on my pole once?
That perch lure I bought
Yeah,
for
that
you?
long thing.
I don't know.
Because I know I had a lure on my pole for a while there.
Was it mine that you had on there, or was it yours?
I don't know. You said you bought us both the same lure. How are we supposed to know?
Because mine already had all scratch marks all up and down it and stuff from Pike.
I don't know. I don't know what one you put on there.
Because my last lure that I had like that got ripped in half by Pike.
Huh.
Pike ripped it right in half.
Yeah.
The only thing I had left was pretty much the head.
Huh.
The Pike took the rest.
Jeez.
I think I even showed you the leftover piece of the lure.
Yeah, you probably did.
That's pretty sad when you got a fish come up, takes your lure, rips it off, takes off, so only leaves you pretty much about this much left of the lure. When the lure is about like that.
Yeah.
I only had like this much of it left.
Well, I'm so used to fishing with worms. I always grab worms, and I keep forgetting all about the lures.
That first lure I bought for you, that thing, the pike and walleye, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remind me when we go fishing to try that stuff instead of worms.
Yeah, the lure I bought for you, the deep dive perch lure, and the pike and walleye, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So you'll get a nice bass that'll even hit on that lure too.
And then I got, that lure that is like cut into sections, and it's supposed to go like this. And then some jiggers.
Oh, some jigs and
yeah, and I haven't tried any of that yet.
Yeah. And that one lure that's got like slits cut into it is to help give it that like swimming look.
Yeah. I bought those last summer. I have to remember to try them.
Yeah. The jigs don't work better like if you're like down at the train bridge or something, where you can sit there and just jig it.
Yeah.
But you can cast them out and kind of jig them inward too. I mean, I just for those types of jigs, I like to dinkle them over something and just jig them up and down.
Yeah.
Nice for ice fishing too, though. Those jigs are. But of course, you can use them different ways. This all depends on how you want to use them, I guess.
Yeah. So the tracking says that mystery tackle box thing is coming by UPS. So.
I'll come by ups.
Yeah, not the post office. Should be this week that you get that, and then we can do an unboxing of you showing what's in it. Showing if you like it or not. I mean, it's kind of for me too, because I also fish, but we'll just see what's in there.
Yeah.
I guess it's the one and only time I fell for a Facebook ad because I saw that and I checked it out and I thought it might be something that would be useful.
Nothing wrong with having a bunch of artificial baits in your tackle box.
Yeah.
That way, if you can't ever afford to go out and buy live bait, then you're okay, because then you got artificial baits.
Yep. Smokey. Now he's on the table.
Not often he gets on the table.
Smokey.
Why are you on the table? You don't do that often.
There he goes.
Usually white storm and spotted leaf that usually gets on the table.
Yeah.
Right? And the other cats usually don't.
No, but White Storm and Spotted Leaf are sleeping side by side right now.
Oh, and Kylo, once in a while, he does get on the table, and that's mainly at nighttime when everybody's in bed.
Yeah, because he knows better. He doesn't want to get caught.
And the only reason why I know that is because there's plenty of times where I walked out here in the middle of the night to get a drink of water, and he's laying right on the kitchen table.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Sleeping on the table. But one thing I want to try putting on the grill is that swordfish, those swordfish steaks. They were good in the oven. We have more in the freezer. It says right on the package you can grill them. I bet they'd be really good that way.
Yeah. Grill them over raw wood.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better if it's done over raw wood.
Not charcoal?
I want to try the raw wood first.
Oh, all right.
But we can try the charcoal another time too, though, where we can have it both ways.
Yeah.
Have the best of both worlds.
Yep.
Then another time where we can do a combination of both charcoal and wood. Or you start off on the charcoal and then take some wet wood chips and put it over top.
Yeah. That would taste pretty good.
Yeah. We'll try it all different 3 ways.
Yep. I don't like propane grills because it's pointless. You might as well cook that food in the oven in the house. It doesn't taste any different. We like charcoal grills.
Yeah, the grill that we got, you can go either way, charcoal or wood.
Yeah.
Or both. So.
Well, most of those grills you can.
Yeah, most of them you can, yeah.
Just something cooked on a propane grill is like it got cooked in the oven behind me there. No different. And one of my favorite things about grilling food is how good it tastes.
Yeah, having the taste of either it being cooked on charcoal or having the taste of it being cooked on wood.
Yeah.
When you cook on wood, you get that nice smoke flavor in your meat.
Yeah, and you don't get that with a propane grill.
No. Yeah, cooking on a propane grill is like cooking in a gas stove. You know, there really ain't no difference.
Yeah, none at all. Gas or electric stove, it doesn't matter.
And we got plenty of little chunks of wood out here for the grilling. We got charcoal too. So that way when we do grill, we can go either way.
Yeah. So I don't know if any of you have heard of Letterkenny, but we watched the whole thing on Hulu, and it's really funny. People try to say that show is just like Trailer Park Boys. No, it's not. Nothing is the same at all. I don't know where people get that idea.
I don't know.
They're both funny shows, but they're both their own show.
Yeah, I don't see no similarity between the two.
No, none. What?
They're both good.
So they're both made in Canada. That doesn't mean they're both exactly the same.
Right. I don't see a difference in them. In them. Because they're good, yeah. I just don't see how people are comparing them to each other.
Shane Walgas says, "Is the deck the same size, or did you make it bigger?" It's bigger.
It is bigger.
Yeah, because he took over the original porch too area, so it's all deck now. And he's having the steps come off the deck instead of being cut into the deck. And the steps are going to be on the opposite end of where they were before, facing toward the shed.
Yeah, the old deck was like 7.5 feet wide. This one here, by the time I gapped out the boards and I wanted to have a little bit of overhang off from the sides. You know, the boards were hung a little over the edge, and got 8 foot 5 inches wide by 12 foot long.
Yeah, lots of room.
Yeah. So I was trying to go for that little bit of overhang to try and create a little bit more of bigger decking.
Yeah.
Even if it was only by a couple of inches.
And it's the kind of deck without railings, not with railings.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to do railing is because that would have chewed up all the money and wouldn't have had enough.
Yeah, plus it's no big deal because I saw some photos online last night of people's houses with decks on them that didn't have railings.
You don't have to have railings.
Yeah, they were looked perfectly fine.
Yeah, you don't. That's optional if you want them or not. It's just that if you do go with railing and you're going with all treated, you're just going to pay a lot more money.
Yeah, don't need railings.
No. Right now, there's a total of $707 wrapped up in it, and I'm figuring somewhere between $750 and $775 by the time it's done.
Yeah. So it'll be a nice place to sit and hang out.
Yeah. Definitely got more footage, more square footage out there.
Yeah, and the deck he had out there before had big spaces between each board, and the legs of the lawn chairs would fall into those spaces, so that sucked.
Well, that piece that we put up on there, that really wasn't decking for that. That was originally a deck I built elsewhere out in the yard for a hot tub that I used to have.
Yeah.
And the hot tub used to sit on that.
Yeah, so those white plastic lawn chairs we had to be really careful or we would end up sitting sideways because one of the legs went through. Now they're not going to go through.
Yeah. But
we already checked that out.
Yeah. So when I got rid of the hot tub, then there was just a random floor just laying out in the middle of the yard.
Yeah, so he moved it over and put it next to the porch as a deck. But then it started rotting away and falling apart, and it was just sitting on cement block. Done the right way.
Yeah. And notched out the 4x4s and everything where the board would set up into them and attach them all proper, and had 4 joist hangers and all that, and decking screws and.
Yeah.
Built well enough where it'll last for many years. So.
Yeah. Our lifetime, I'm sure. If we take care of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it all depends on how well you take care of it.
Yeah.
The wood might not rot from the weather, but it will over years get sun damage.
Yeah.
Where you'll get that dry rot going on when it gets to be too old.
Yeah. Hopefully not for a long, long time.
Yeah. So that's what was going on with some of that old decking that we just ripped out. Some of it wasn't rotten was because of the wetness. Some of it was rotten was just because it was dry rotting.
Yeah.
And then some of it was raw wood and it was rotting from wetness.
Yep. But little by little, we're remodeling the whole house and doing additions and things like that. And eventually it will have a real roof over it, and siding and real windows. Well, not real windows. These are real windows, but these are crap windows. New windows. And whatever's wrong will be fixed. And the whole inside will be drywalled. But it all takes time. But our plans are, by the time everything is all said and done, when people drive past, it looks like a house, not a trailer.
When it's all said and done, I'll be getting buried ass up so that way everybody can kiss my ass, and then you got a place to park your bike.
Okay, Robin Williams.
That's right.
From the movie RV. He's always quoting movies and TV shows all the time.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All your silly sayings, I found out, came from movies or TV shows. Mainly movies.
Mainly movies?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you positive?
Yeah, because I'll be watching a movie and all of a sudden they'll say something you said to me 300 times.
Are you positive that
and
you're
I'm like,
positive?
oh, well, now I know where he got that from.
Are you positive that you're positive?
Yeah.
Well, now can you be positive that you're positive because we fixed?
Whatever. White Storm.
But yeah, that's my plan tomorrow. I'll go and get dress supplies for the deck tomorrow. So birds, they're all fastened in the place where they're not going anywhere, but they're it's just not screwed on everywhere where it needs to be.
Yep. But it is done enough to be functional now. We can walk around on it with no problems.
And then after that, then it's where the steps are going to be going, leveling the ground out enough there, and then digging the hole, and then putting framing in for the cement.
Yeah.
Getting that position where exactly where it's got to be.
Yep. And then he wants me to put my hand in the cement.
Only if you wanna.
Are you going to put your hand in there too?
No.
Just me.
I'm going to put my dick print in it.
Oh, come on.
And then I'm going to write below it saying this cock's for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to put a sign out by the road that says Morning Wood Ranch.
You can't.
Because somebody else has got it.
Yeah, so we're on Black River Road. Somebody already has that. A sign that says Morning Wood Ranch. I don't know who the people are, but Morning Wood Ranch already exists.
Or I could put Buckwood Ranch.
No, you should do Oleo Acres. That one is over on Black River Road between...
Oleo Acres.
Yeah, right before when you're coming back from Sheboygan on Black River Road, right before the four-way stop, there is a sign at somebody's house and it says Oleo Acres. And then on the other side of the road, kitty-cornered from them, it says Lazy Ass Ranch.
Lazy Ass?
Yeah.
Lazy Ass? Are you sure Lazy Ass? Or do
No,
you
it
mean
says
Lazy
Ass Ranch, not Lazy Ass.
Because over in Millersburg, there's a sign that says Lazy Ass Ranch.
Yeah, and that's Schweezo, the
Okay.
Schweezo farm. So the S means Schweezo. But I'll show it to you next time we come back from Sheboygan. It says Lazy Ass Ranch, ASS.
Then because I'm driving most of the time, so I don't pay that close attention to shit. So.
Well, I'll have to show you.
I'm driving most of the time, so I don't pay that close attention to a lot of shit.
First, you see Oleo Acres, and then you see Lazy Ass Ranch, and then over on closer to our house, it says Morningwood Ranch. People around here are weird.
Yeah, it says Morningwood Ranch out on Black River Road.
Yeah. So we should start taking pictures of that stuff and put them on those signs and put them on the Roadside Oddities Facebook group.
Well, then if you're gonna do that, then that means there's another 2 spots out on what road is that? I think it's out on 68, heading towards Millersburg. There'll be 1 spot.
Oh yeah, the lawnmower hanging off a tree.
Hanging off a red pine tree that says retired or something like that.
Yeah, and then there's
then a little further down from that.
Yeah, like a little clearing, and there's a big metal flower and a fake guy sitting on an old tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's
anybody who lives around this area should know what we're talking about, because they're on the 68, right past the Wagon Wheel Ranch with Ann Fusey's bucking horse statue thing.
Yeah, Amy's Arena.
That's before the Wagon Wheel Ranch.
Oh, okay. That's before. Okay.
Yeah, and that went out of business a long time ago. But yeah, there's some strange things around here.
Yeah. I've seen plenty of shoe trees, things like that.
Yeah, there's a shoe tree between Atlanta and Gaylord.
Yep. Yeah, I've been by that one plenty of times.
Yeah. And then on the way to Mayo on the 33, there's the Creepy Doll Hill, where somebody put a bunch of broken baby dolls and things
Yeah, me and
up
Dan's
on the
been
hill.
by that. Yeah, me and Dan's been by that a few times too.
And it looks like something out of a horror movie. So there's a lot of weird stuff around up here. I think we all get so bored, we do weird things.
Well, maybe I could do a weird thing.
What?
Get a porcelain toilet, put it out here by the road, take the seat off it, and take the tank lid off it, fill up the stool part with dirt, and the tank part up with dirt, and grow flowers in them.
That's not an original idea. I've seen that before.
I know it's not an original idea.
Same thing with people who have bathtubs in their yard full of flowers.
Yeah, like coming down in here, there's a woman that has a bathtub in her yard.
Yeah, but I haven't seen flowers in it in a while.
Well, I don't. Well, if you've seen the old lady, you would know why you don't do flowers in the garden in her tub anymore. It's obvious. She's old.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can even make it out and show her own damn little sidewalk out in front of her house. I'm surprised she's able to do that.
Well, she should stay active, because it's good to stay active.
Well, I've seen her out mowing her lawn and stuff. So just, you look at her, it's like, damn. I'm surprised she's even able to do that, because when you see her, she looks old.
Well, my grandpa's 96 and he still does whatever he wants.
Yeah, but your grandpa looks younger than this woman.
Yeah.
This woman, I mean, she just looks very old. But I've seen her out a couple times mowing her lawn, though.
Yeah.
And that's over the years I've been living down here. I only seen her mow her lawn a couple times. Usually the guy that runs the dump usually mows her lawn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice of him then.
I wouldn't be surprised that he charges her out the ass.
Well, unless he's related to her. You don't know that. Maybe that's his mother. How do you know?
Well, then that's his mother. Then that means that she must have had him at a young age.
Oh, yeah. He is a little old, gray old man, too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Never mind.
She must have had him probably back when she was fucking 5 years old.
Yeah, never mind. Maybe it's his sister, though.
Yeah. Maybe it's his sister. Maybe she got pregnant by her fucking Uncle Dad or something. Who knows?
What? No. They could be brother and sister. That makes sense.
Hey, everyone knows, and small city folks have all have fucking Uncle Dads.
Oh, sure, whatever.
Bunch of inbred hicks.
No, not me. Not you. Not everybody.
Not everybody.
No, not everybody.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, storm.
High flyer, you should do more fishing videos this summer. Yes, we will. Lots of them. Fishing pole fishing and magnet fishing. Lots and lots of them. No worries there.
No, we're magnet fishing at the damn Sheboygan River.
No, because it's only full of nails.
Nails and screws.
Yeah.
So the only time you want to get nailed or get screwed, go magnet fishing there.
Yeah. I don't know why there's thousands upon thousands of nails in the Sheboygan River, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, you pull out your magnet, and it's
just covered
in nails.
It's really weird. Like at some point in times,
it's like
somebody was just throwing millions of nails in the river.
It's like they were just dumping boxes and boxes upon boxes upon boxes of fucking nails in the Sheboygan River.
Yeah. You shouldn't want to go swimming in there. You're gonna need a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't go swimming in there after seeing all the nails and screws coming out of there.
No.
I would never go swimming at the Wilton River.
Nope.
And after seeing all that, it's actually kind of disappoints me that just to think that people would do that to the rivers.
Yeah. No reason. No idea why.
Yeah.
And somebody tried to say, oh, it's because there was a sawmill. But that doesn't make sense. They don't put nails in the new lumber they're making. That does not explain the nails.
Yeah, because you're pulling nails off your magnet by the handfuls. So.
Yeah, so it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of fishing this summer. And we'll be camping too, which also involves fishing because Don always picks camping spots where you can go fishing too.
I want to go out by the same area where we went last time, but a little bit further down in.
Yeah.
There's a campsite down in there that I'd like a little more.
We have to test out our air mattress first, though. Make sure it doesn't have any leaks. Because the first time we went camping, we tried to do it just laying on a blanket in the tent. That's terrible. That's just like laying on the ground. So somebody gave us an air mattress, and we need to make sure it doesn't leak. If it does, that's okay, because they're only $16 at Walmart. We'll just get a new one. But we'll test it out first.
Yeah, $16 for what, the twins?
No, the queen.
The queen?
Yeah. They don't cost that much. I bought one before. It was a queen size, and it was only $16.
Yeah.
That'll be a whole lot better than trying to just lay on the ground on a blanket.
Yeah. And plus this summer I want to go up to the Sheboygan River and try and do some catfishing.
Well, you don't do it with your arm, do you?
Oh, noodling?
Yeah.
Well, you can.
They're not that big
but
then
you go sticking your arm in a fucking hole and not knowing if there's a snapper in there.
Oh God, yeah.
You got to worry about that too. Snapper, well, good luck. Grab a hold of you, you're gonna have some issues.
Yeah, I've seen the snapping turtles around here.
Going to the hospital.
They look like giant, vicious dinosaur things.
Yeah. They get a fair size around here. I'm not sure exactly how big they get around here, but I don't think they get as big like what you've seen on like some of the fishing shows around here. But
well, no. But remember when we were fishing at the Tower Train Bridge and that one went swimming right past us? The thing was huge. And it was
river?
At the Tower Train Bridge. We were sitting there fishing, and this snapping turtle swam past us.
Oh.
It was still underwater, but we could see it, and it was huge, and it was creepy looking because it didn't come up out of the water, and it was swimming really slow. So Shane Walgass wants to know what our favorite camping spot is.
Right down here in Journey Bayou, right back in behind us.
Yeah, those free campsites.
Right back in behind us. And then I like going out to Penfold Pond too.
Yeah.
Penfold Pond is a good spot, but sometimes you get a lot of people out that way.
Yep. You have to make your own bathroom, but that's all right. We have everything we need for that too.
Hole in the ground, sharp wrapped around some trees. There you go.
No, we have a thing to sit on too. Don't have to sit on the ground.
Who said that I was sitting on the ground? I didn't say I was sitting on the ground.
You said a hole in the ground.
So, did I say anything about sitting on the ground?
How else are you gonna do it?
If you can't fucking figure that shit out on your own, I don't know you. Man, you got some fucking issues. Why have you been smoking? You go sitting on the ground, take shit, see what happens.
Yeah, but you said dig a hole, so you have to sit over the hole.
I don't know her. Where's the paperwork?
I don't know. But Shane wants to know if we've been magnet fishing yet, and no, not yet. But we can start anytime now.
Yeah, I know there's a spot back down here at the Green Bridge. I want to try and get hooked onto that big chunk of steel again.
Yeah,
I can get it up out of the mud. Because down here at the old Green Bridge, there's something in there, and it's big and it's stuck. I'm thinking it's probably a old railroad track.
Yeah. So Jody Jarvis says squat and drop it. Yeah.
Well, if you sit on the ground, take the shit, you're not going to be dropping it. You're going to be smushing it. And when you stand up, you're going to have shit and dirt all over your ass.
Well, before I got with you, I went camping at campgrounds with bathrooms. So this is my first experience with this gotta make your own bathroom thing. Gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't sit on the ground. Take shit where you just go blah. And then it's stuck all over your butt cheeks. And if you're a woman, you got other issues because then it's coming up around to the front to the pink eye. And
shut up.
Pack that hole full of fecal matter.
You're being gross.
Jeez. Mind of a woman named Tennille.
No, mind of you. You're the one saying all this dirty stuff.
Yeah, but at least I'm not the one talking about sitting on the ground and taking it. Yeah. And then the poo just goes all over your butt.
Yeah, but you said there was going to be a
all
hole.
Up your butt crack.
You
all through that crack. And
you'd sit on the hole. You said you were going to dig a hole. You'd sit on the hole.
Yeah, but you wouldn't dig a hole. You just sit around the ground.
No.
You dig a hole and you squat. You don't sit. What if you fall in your own hole?
I don't know. High Flyer says, what is your favorite UP destination and what do you want to see? Well, I like Kitchity Kippy Springs because I thought we used to go there when I was a little kid and I thought it was some kind of weird fantasy world with all these fish swimming around. So I think it's cool to go there. But there's a lot of things we still need to see. Like we went to Quamanon Falls last year. And I know we went to Munising Falls when I was a kid because there's a photo of me sitting there, but I can't remember it. So basically everywhere.
I mean, I'm going to say any nice, interesting places that,
yeah,
and
all the waterfalls and stuff. And go see that big ore dock in Marquette. Great big thing.
Yeah.
And then go around and try to get pictures of all the lighthouses.
I think it'd be interesting trying to find some like abandoned places around here, like where like places that's kind of like forgotten about in a way,
Yeah.
and go and film at those type of locations too. I think something like that would be kind of interesting.
Well, as long as it doesn't turn out to be private property where somebody pulls up and screams at us.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing like that, but just like old forgotten places, where, just over time where it just kind of become forgotten about kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, and eventually we need to go to the Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Yeah.
Jody Jarvis, we're going to try to go to Chris Point Lighthouse this year. I'm not sure where that one is, but
I'm not sure either.
If you ever get to go to the old Presque Isle Lighthouse, that's haunted. And it really is. I've seen it. And that's between Alpena and Rogers City.
Are you sure you've seen it?
Yeah.
Did it chase you down?
No, I didn't see a ghost. I saw proof of one.
Proof of one?
Yeah, because the old lighthouse keeper died, and the lighthouse light kept coming on every night. So they took the bulb out, and they took the wiring out, and it still comes on. And I went there, and the light was on. This was back in 1999, but I went there one night, and the light was on. It's not supposed to be on. But you could, if you Google Old Presque Isle Lighthouse, the story comes up. Or even Old Presque Isle Lighthouse haunted. West of Whitefish Point. Yes, been to Presque Isle many times. Yeah, and then the new Presque Isle Lighthouse is down the same road. That one is still operational like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I remember one of my friends back years ago stayed at one of the lighthouses over in Rogers City, but I can't remember which one it was. It was over in Rogers City.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name. 40 Mile Point Lighthouse.
Might have been that
one. The
one
that's real close. You barely get out of Rogers City, and there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yep. Yeah, 40 Mile Point, she said. Yep, that one.
Yeah, he was,
I think it was my kindergarten field trip. We went there.
Yeah, my friend stayed there for a little while. Wasn't very long that he stayed there.
As a keeper?
I think he was staying as a keeper.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about going on that field trip was, of course, seeing the lighthouse and running around with the other kids, and then the teachers that came with us yelling at us to stay out of the poison ivy. So apparently there's a bunch of it there.
Yeah. You know what poison ivy looks like now? No?
I know what poison ivy looks like.
Just want to make sure. What about poison oak?
No, because we don't have that here. I've never seen it. And there's poison sumac, too, and I've never seen either of those.
There's poison oak around here.
But poison ivy is everywhere.
Yeah,
especially if there's water nearby.
Poison ivy is what you're going to find the most. But there's poison oak and stuff around here.
Yeah. Because I'm not deathly, but terribly allergic to poison ivy. I get all kinds of nasty rashes. Jody Jarvis, my husband's great aunt's father was last keeper of Round Island Lighthouse. That's cool.
Making some hot apple cider.
Round Island Lighthouse. But yes, that's, of course, by Mackinac Island, and right now they're worried it's going to get swallowed up by the lake because the levels are so high. So they're working on, it's the Round Island Lighthouse Preservation Society. They're working on trying to make sure it doesn't get swallowed up. But I did see something about the lakes are lower this year, so maybe that's going to stop now.
Yeah.
Because for the last 3 years or so, the lake levels have been going up and up and up.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if it was going to go up this year or not, because if it was going to go up down where we usually go fishing at.
Yeah, in the park in Sheboygan, where the ferry, Boys Blank Island Ferry, comes in by the drawbridge. Last year, the water was right up to the edge, So if it goes any higher, that park's going to flood. Jody Jarvis, it was very high last year when we were there. Yeah. Every year it gets worse, but they said this year it's coming down, so maybe now it'll be okay.
Yeah, because I know last time that we was up there and we seen it, it was only about this far from coming up over and flowing over the edge and flooding out the park.
Yeah, so hopefully now that lighthouse will be okay, because that would be terrible if it got destroyed.
Yeah.
High Flyer, did Don go deer hunting this year?
This last deer season, yeah. Maxed out on all my tags.
Yep. So we got food.
Yep. Still got venison in the freezer.
Yep.
I'll be able to fill all my tags this last deer season. We don't film that stuff and put it on the internet, on YouTube. We don't do that. Too graphic.
No, a lot of people don't like that kind of thing. They
Yeah.
say it's animal cruelty, so
Yeah,
we don't
A lot of
film
people
that
don't like
stuff.
that kind of stuff, and I consider that as way too graphic to be doing.
Yeah, I don't show him cleaning fish either, because there are people that can't stomach that.
Well, film wildlife and show it, but as for anything other than that, no.
No. I mean, I know there's a lot of YouTube channels that show that kind of thing, but they can do it.
Yeah.
So just got cats playing all over the place.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully that maybe next deer season, hopefully I can get that big buck that usually runs around. Darn thing, only the darn bucks around there only seem to come in like just before daylight or just after dark.
Yeah.
Big bucks around there don't seem to come out in the middle of the day. And if they do come out in the middle of the day, it's not often. But I'm figuring one of these years, one of them will make a mistake and come out.
Yeah, one of these times.
We know there's big bucks around there, gotten footage of them. Pictures, and well, more pictures than anything than footage, but
Yeah. But you look like you want to go to sleep.
I'm just out of things to talk about.
Yeah. Well, this is about our normal time that we usually let these go. So I guess we could probably end it this time. Yeah, Jody Jarvis, I'm going to go. Have a great night. Yep, you too.
Yeah, yep, you too, and we're going to get ready and end it, so.
Yeah. We will be back live next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. The only time we won't is like if it's a holiday or if we're not home.
Or if an emergency comes up, or
Yeah, and if we're not going to, we always say on our social media ahead of time if we're not going to. So if you don't have us followed on social media, it's Wilton in real life across everything, pretty much anything you can think of. So, but I want to say thanks to everybody who came.
Yeah, same here, and I'll get the SD card back out here probably next day or two.
Yeah, for the trail cam.
For the trail cam, so that we can see what else we can get for wildlife.
Yep.
Camera's still there.
Yep. So we'll see you in our regular videos, and we'll see you here live next Sunday. Say good night.
Good morning.
Bye.